Hello, welcome to another episode of This, That, and the Other. And how many of you remember that big brown bottle of Crisco oil? This is a bottle from 1973. And this is the bottom of the bottle. And a close-up of the label. It's digestible. And that big brown Crisco bottle again. Hello, and welcome to another episode of This, That, and the Other. And how many of you remember that bottle? I vaguely remember seeing it back in the grocery stores, probably in the 1970s, 1980s. But I do remember another big Crisco oil bottle. It was brown also. It was also big, not as big as that one, but it was a tall bottle, and that was also had the Crisco oil in it. And I'm gonna look up a little history on Crisco oil. It was first introduced in June of 1911 by Procter & Gamble. It's the first shortening. It was made entirely from vegetable oil, originally cottonseed oil. It was marketed as an economical, and it was a pure alternative to butter and animal fat. Had a neutral taste, high smoking point, because it smoked a lot, and could last for years on the shelf, unlike butter and lard. And I don't think I've ever bought Crisco oil, to be honest with you. I don't see it in the stores anymore. I used to see it when I was a kid. But I believe my mother bought Wesson oil, and she did buy Crisco shortening, but I don't remember her ever buying Crisco oils. Anytime I buy vegetable oil, I tend to go for saving money, so I usually buy generic brand. I'll buy like Walmart or anything like that when I buy vegetable oil. I find that a lot of generic stuff is pretty much the same as the name brand, although not in everything. There are certain types of items I would not buy generic in. I will not buy generic on laundry detergent. That's one of the things. I will not buy generic on razor blades. Definitely not razor blades. I tried that once. It cut my face. That's another story for another time. Those razor blades. Anyway, I was looking to see if Crisco oil is still in the grocery stores, and all I see is that Crisco shortening's around. I don't see anything about Crisco oil, so it must have been discontinued. But I do remember the commercials for the women making the French fried potatoes with Crisco oil and how good it came out. So I don't know if I ever really got to try French fries made or fried chicken or what have you made from Crisco oil, but I was looking around at different things last night on the internet, and I just found that Crisco oil bottle for sale, and if you want it, it's on sale right now on the internet. If you're willing to pay the price for it, the bottle's a little dirty. It looks dusty. It looks like oily. It's definitely have to clean it, but I guess not too thoroughly. You definitely don't want to strip the label off, but kind of get it cleaned up on the top part. But anyway, you could have that. Could put it in your kitchen, or just have it in your house and have it hidden somewhere, or what have you. Whatever, or where you on the shelves where you have your bottle collection. You know, if you have a bottle collection, I have a few. I don't generally collect bottles, so I'm not going to buy something like that myself. I'm not really. I get kind of turned off at bottles that are kind of dirty anyway. I wouldn't want that one. But you can imagine when those bottles were around, they probably came in a case, maybe 4 bottles with a generous amount of cardboard in between the 4 bottles to protect them. And imagine getting them off the truck, maybe 5 cases, putting them on a hand truck and taking it off the truck off the hand on the hand truck into the grocery store. Imagine how heavy that probably was to take into the store. But I would imagine some stronger people probably did take about 5 of them 5 cases at one time. But anyway, that was what little I was able to find out in the history of Crisco oil. And like I've said, my show is kind of at a dry period right now. I'm still looking for ideas on shows to do. I am hoping some more ideas come up. I have one idea right now, but I'm kind of saving that. Each time I get a day off, I'm seeing if some idea comes up on a show to do, and I just happened to find that last night and decide, well, I'll go ahead and do one on this. And I'm looking for ideas on shows to do, shows about preserving history, especially obscure aspect of history. That being said, like, subscribe, share. As always, thanks for watching.